Hello and welcome to this special interview. Joining me today is Sumit Sharma. He's had a corporate career of more than 30 years, and he is now looking at solving a very important problem of gold and how to monetize it through loans. So it's a very interesting career progression for someone who's worked at the highest levels across different companies over his career and has launched this startup a couple of years ago. It's called Radian Finserv. Sumit is the founder. And today we're going to talk about what he's seeking to do and what kind of a problem he's trying to solve. Thank you very much, Sumit. It's wonderful speaking to corporate leaders who, at having achieved a lot, are trying to now solve for problems which the community faces. So first up, my question to you is, we Indians all understand gold we also understand personal loans, rightly or wrongly. But what is the problem that you are seeking to solve by giving gold loans? Because there are a lot of entities which do give gold loans, but from what I understood, you're focusing more on the younger people who have the propensity to take personal loans to spend their way through in this whole buy now, pay later regime that we are in.
First of all, thanks, Vivek, for having me here. Great to be speaking to you. Talking about gold in India, I think we Indians have a special affinity for gold. If you look around the world, we have by far the highest amount of gold, so to speak, sitting in our households. Various reports suggest that we have between 25,000 to 28,000 tons of gold sitting in Indian households. And if you compare this to a sovereign holding, the biggest sovereign holding is that of the US, which is around 8,000 tons. So we have more than 3 times the biggest sovereign holding sitting in our households. Now, obviously, not all of it gets monetized, not all of it comes out. And if you look at the gold loan market today, which you rightly pointed out, which has been there for some time and it's doing very well, probably has only about 1,000 to 2,000 tons, which is sitting in the various vaults. One can argue that a lot of it is not going to come out because people don't look at it, but I think there's a significant road ahead as far as the loans are concerned. Coming to your question, what we are looking to do is to see how we can, one, expand the market. There's a lot of dormant gold sitting. We believe that gold loan is smart. In fact, one of our taglines is gold loan is smart. And it's not really the last resort, which many somehow see it to be. Interestingly and encouragingly, we are seeing certainly in the southern part of India, not only is there a lot of gold, but more importantly, there is an increasing willingness to monetize it for planned expenses, not just for an unplanned opportunity unplanned requirement, so to speak, that comes in. We have, for instance, farmers who would take at the start of the crop season, who would take a loan against gold, and then at the end of 6 months or thereabouts, when the harvest is complete, they take it back with whatever the harvest yields to them. And similarly, a lot of planned expenses. So that's really the way we see to go, and a lot of dormant asset which is sitting in Indian households and almirahs and lockers and so on is something that can actually provide a significant impetus to the overall economy in India. So that's one. You mentioned about relatively younger folks. We are seeing, and we are relatively early in our journey because our operations are only about a year plus old. We started expanding after our NBFC license, which we received exactly a year ago now, end of September of 2022. So we have been expanding since then, and so relatively early in our life cycle, but we are seeing a lot of non-traditional borrowers, if I may use that word. So it's not just the low and mid-income groups with who don't have steady income. We are seeing a lot of people with steady jobs, people who are looking to, like I mentioned earlier, work towards a planned expense and so on. And that's something that we wish to expand on. Technology plays a role, which obviously everybody is working towards. We have taken a hybrid sort of route to this, not pure technology, not pure branch model. And I'll speak about that a little more as to how this actually starts to bring in. So I hope that starts to provide an answer to your question. Happy to speak about that.